So today we're going to be remaking Boyfriend from Funkin. It's not really scheduled, but there will be a time I'm going to be asking you guys on what to edit next. And then if I gather enough comments, I will be making a voting poll so you can choose out of the four. And as you can see, Boyfriend won by a landslide. And also, this art is made by Daz or The Real Dazin, which I will be linking down in the description. So go check him out. So yeah, let's get started. So first, let's do his cap. All we're gonna do is just gonna trace the shape of his cap like we always do. Now we have the shape of his hat now. So all we need is some texture like this, and then we're just gonna transform it and then give it some warp action. Now the next step is just to recolor the texture and then give it some shading. There we go. Next is the brim. Yeah, I think that works. The next step is to do his hair. So we have this Karen hair over here. So we have this. I'm just gonna desaturate it. All we need to do is just warp the hair. So let's proceed to the sideburns, shall we? There we go. And then I think we can now proceed to coloring his hair now. There we go. Let me just mask it first before we proceed on shading. What is happening? Why is it not working? Oh, stupid. There we go. Now it works. Oof, I was stressing there for a second. You might be wondering why didn't I do this part, the other bang, because this bang is behind the face. So I'm just gonna do that later. Then I'm just gonna use blend if. There we go. Maybe we can now proceed on his face. First, let me just trace the shape of his face. I think we're good. So we have this, and then we need some texture, then some shading. Just gonna wrap it around his face. There we go. And then just gonna recolor the texture. So before we proceed on shading, we're just gonna need to do the facial features. Maybe I'm going to cover the eyebrows because I'm not really meant to cover the hat and the hair. So I'm just gonna do it like this. And then for the eyes, all we need to do is just some shine. There we go. Just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. There we go. And then all we need is his mouth. So we're just gonna do that. There we go. And then I think we're good to go on shading his face. So let's start with that. Yep, just like that. And we need to do this bang first. Just gonna copy this like that. Maybe we can proceed to his body now. So I'm just gonna do this. There we go. And then just gonna make a shape out of it and then some texture. Then we're just gonna do some shading. Looks like we can't really complete shading his shirt, so because we need this hand, so let's do the hand first, the arm rather, and then we're just gonna shade the entire arm to his hand. There we go. And I think all we need is the mic. So I have this golden mic, and then I'm just gonna mask it out from here. So we're just gonna pick this color, then use it to recolor the mic, just like so. And then some shading. And then maybe we can do some reflection action. There we go. Are we missing something yet? Oh yeah, the awareness mic. That's looking good. And now all we need is the legs, then the shoe. Is that a hole? This is some strangely shaped sole I've ever seen. There we go. looks like we are now done with this left shoe. Now all we need is the other shoe now, and then we are done. Let me trace the new grounds letter first. Looks like we are now done with boyfriend. Now all we need to do is put him on a background.